This is a short video to show how to set up a G450 gas detector's data logger so that you can record and download the data later. So I have a G450 in a charging cradle with a data cable in place. I'm using the G450DDS software. So first I would go to options and check which port that I should communicate with. Usually it's the higher number port here. So leave it on 8, hit OK. Go to the device to see if it connects. So I can see it's reading the information. So I get the model number and serial number, can click to data logger. I have a choice of how often I want to store the value, so I could change that if I want. I can average over this 5-minute interval. I can take instantaneous snapshot readings, or I can record the peak and minimum in each interval. The memory mode I can overwrite so that the data never fills up the memory but just keeps kind of moving along, or I can do a single recording where it records till the data logging is full. Can go in now. If I make a change, I want to hit set to make sure it's recorded. Can go to the user and location and edit that for to be able to identify the information more readily. The time and date, I want to make sure that my PC time matches the actual device time or data logger or gas detector time. You can also see the real-time readings from the sensors, and there's some other details here, but I don't really use those. So if the data log or if the gas detector is put in the field for a certain interval of time, you'd come back, connect it back up, start up the software, go to device, hit read data logger, so it's actually reading the information from the unit. So I've got some old data in here. This is actually, it just has stuff from a long time ago, but I can go to view, I can look at the session, select, I can see one that I did recently, hit OK, and I can scroll across and see the values that have been recorded. So I can look at this. It's only in this case, I was recording every 1 minute. I can look at the table view. I can look at the graph and table, which would be more interesting if there was more data. Or I can just look at the table view or the graph view itself. Now, if I want to save this, I can save it as the original data file for the software, but I can also choose to save it as a CSV or text that would be easy to import into Excel.